In this episode, we're going to learn how to cook stuffed salmon. Today, it's going to be spinach stuffed salmon. And here are the ingredients we're going to need. Spinach, chopped, that we're going to saute. Ricotta cheese. I am going to add white onion to it, and that's what we're going to stuff it with. You can add Parmesan to it. You can even add an egg for binding, but I prefer to do neither. So, then what else do you need? Well, you might need salmon as well. That's over there. And that's about it. So, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is saute the chopped baby spinach. As you see, the duck fat is nice and melted now. And so, all we do is just dump all of the spinach in. Get it nice and coated. Now, we are going to season the stuffing after we incorporate it with the ricotta and the onion. So, other than the duck fat, I'm going to caution you from seasoning it now. I'm going to change my mind and actually stuff it with mushrooms as well. So there's a little butter for the mushrooms that are going to be the stuffing now. Need to add just a little bit of olive oil so the butter doesn't burn. Yeah, this is coming around nicely now. Turn off the heat. When it gets about like this, it's still going to cook. Just turn off the heat and let it do its thing. We're going to finish these mushrooms here. Coat it in the butter and just leave it alone. Well, you get the idea. Let's swing over to the island and we will get working on the stuffing. I changed my mind. I did end up sauteing the onions and adding mushroom. And this is what it looks like. What I'm going to suggest is we add the everything but the cheese to begin with. So you know exactly how much cheese to add. Then we add the ricotta. And you know, how much is going to depend on how much stuffing we have, right? You're going to want to eyeball it and get it about half and half, or maybe 60-40 cheese to guts. You know what I meant. Lovely spinach and mushrooms and onion. Yeah, that's a good place to start. We're probably going to need a little bit more. And then we just try to incorporate as best as we can here. It doesn't have to be exact, of course. Only baking has to be exact. Now is when you want to add a little salt and pepper. It's out of camera range, of course. Okay, that's the stuffing. Now, let's prepare the fish. The tail end of the fish is a doggone tough to stuff. One of the ways you can is to actually stuff and roll and then just tie it. But what I'm going to do off camera, because we are going to eat this, is I'm just going to cut these into small pieces, fry them up so they're nice and add it to the veggies. That's going to be a side. Okay. First, what we want to do is portion off the salmon. About 6 to 8 ounces per person. Take your paring knife. Now this will not work if you have a paring knife that is imitating a butter knife. But here's how we do it. I guess it's about 2 inches in on this kind of cut, and just pull towards you. Being careful not to cut through the top or through the bottom. Let me show you another one. Now we're gonna do the, oh, you know what? Look, it's colored over here too. Why mess? So you're creating a little pocket. Then we just take our stuffing and stuff it full. Here's our little suspect piece. That'll be mine. And it doesn't need to be closed. It's going to open up anyway when it bakes. Now it's time to season our fish. I'm going to add a little salt, a little kosher salt, a little pepper, I'm going to add Paul Prudhomme's salmon seasoning. My family loves this. There's several out on the market. This one is unique in that it has a little sugar in it. With the Cajun spices. Now what we're going to do is we're going to sear these. Add a little oil, olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. And then you want to place the presentation side down first. And I'll show you why. Once you place the meat in the pan, don't touch it. Let it do its magic. And in this case, room temperature fish, it won't take but a couple minutes. But I'm looking for a specific color. Alright, so I'm just going to sneak a peek here at the one I put in first. Boy, that is what I'm looking for. Now, if there was someone sitting at my bar, I'd be flipping it towards me. And this is what it looks like. Get these guys in the oven. Oh, by the way, something when you're using your fish spatula, you want to attack it from the thin side towards the fat side. Just keep it together. You got a better chance, let's put it that way, of keeping it together. Or at least I do. Okay, I wanted to give us a quick look of what it looks like before it goes into the oven. And it's going in. It's going in at 400 degrees for about 7 or 8 minutes, maybe less. And I will show you the end result after I finish the rest of the meal. And this is the end result. I'll put all the instructions in detail in the video description. I hope this wasn't too daunting. I hope it was easy. It is fairly simple. And as always, thanks for watching.